Hello, welcome. I'm the Raging Beard, that's the Raging Cat, and this hopefully is the Aiologs shifter and handbrake. Shipped from Russia, arrived today. Obviously I've got to open it on camera. Modern day etiquette states that you must, to do otherwise is the height of rudeness. So let's get this open, get it on the P1. Don't know how I'm going to mount it yet. I'll figure that out as I go along, but I'll show you whatever I come up with. Okay, outer bag gone. Inside we've got two boxes, H&S handbrake shifter, and he wants to go play with that bag now. That might be a bit noisy. So price wise, they're like $165 US each, £125. The pair shipped is the pair shipped is $375 or 285 quid. Which is, looking at the quality of these, well, I haven't got it open yet, but pretty much a bargain really. Why have I bought these? Bear in mind I've got the Fanatec shifter, which does sequential. Because I'm an idiot, I'm financially irresponsible. And I want to mount the sequential higher, so it's more next to the wheel, and I may tighten up the Fanatec shifter so it's nice tight for H pattern, but any tighter and the sequential doesn't work, it doesn't pop back. So anyway, what we're opening here, the shifter, so USB cable, an extension I imagine, roll of bubble wrap. No, there's something in there. I assume there's something in there. Yeah, oh, here we go. Gear knob. Got some heft to it. I mean, it's obviously tiny, but it's a nice heft to it. Beautiful finish. Nice. Alright, you're going to have trouble getting in this box. I'm sure you'll try, but a couple of rubber things and a plastic thing. Here we go. Do you want this? I'll put this down here. No, not impressed. That was loud. So mounting plate thingy, excuse my slight bit of hay fever coming on, mounting plate thingy. Here we go, there's the tape. Alright, impatient, we want this one first. I'll take my time here, alright, come on, get it open. Right. Here we go. It feels heavier than it did in the box, that's always the way. I think it's the first time I've had a bit of sim kit coming as a block bag, but whatever gets the job done. Okay, here we go. Look at this. This is beautiful. Much like a lot of us, I do love a proper quality bit of machined equipment. I mean, just looking there. It's going to light up and stuff. It's got a LED in there, which I think you can control the colour of. Desk lamp, well, I won't be using that, so that'll be coming off. Love it. One thread is slightly longer than the other. Which is which? Who knows? Well, the long thread goes all the way in there, well, whether that's correct. Right, let's just get it on this desk to have a feel of it. It is awesome. It comes with a desk clamp. No need to faff about deciding what mount you want or paying extra. It comes with whatever you need. Yeah. I mean, I've never used a real sequential shifter, but this just feels awesome. Rigid. Nice. Right, moving on, let's have a look at the handbrake. Okay, so again, the same rubber things and plastic thing. USB cable, a shaft, again, one slightly longer, thread, and this will be the grip, the knob, I'm sure. Oh, nice. So obviously in the same style. Beautiful. Look at that. Look at that. Yeah. Chunky. Yep. So again, I'm just going to guess. Right, here we go. Jesus Christ. That made me jump again. So, same mounting gizmo. Yeah, what I did mean to say is I'm selling the, I've got the sprint pedals, so the V3s are down here, ready to go, as well as the Fanatec handbrake, because to use the handbrake without the pedals, I'd have to spend 30 odd quid plus shipping just for the adapter, USB adapter. So I've done the sensible thing. I thought, well, I'll just buy a better handbrake anyway. And in doing that, why not pay a bit more and get the sequential shifter? So it made sense in my head, but there we go. Here we are. He just needs to somehow come up with a H shifter of the same style. That would be awesome. And there we go. One beautiful looking handbrake. Feels good initially. Obviously I've got to get it on the rig. You know, that's what it's replacing. So that's the only thing I can really compare it to when I finally got it mounted. Which is the next step. I'm not taking them apart and doing all that business. I'm not brave enough for that. Although I've got to get them apart to some extent, I suppose, because I need to get the desk mount off. And as you can see, it looks like I just undo these and they come out. But what I should really do is bring up the manual and have a look really what I'm doing before I start messing about. Okay, so I've got the manual up here. Dimitri emails you the PDF basically of the manual, and yeah, the longer thread does go into the knobs, and it is a case of just undoing those two to get the mount off. Right, so you just undo those two, and indeed, there we go. What's really nice is the bolts are, well, part of the whole mount, so nothing to fill about if you want to put it back in. Nothing to have to worry about, you know, having a bolt in the right place and that. Just shove it in, do them up. The threaded bit's part of the mount. Just great design, so we don't need that. It also means you can keep the bolts safe by just screwing them back in. Now the manual doesn't say, it's not really a manual, it's just a couple of pages, but these bits, well, I'm guessing are for protecting your desk. So these rubber bits would sit along the edge here, and that would be a cap for the clamp. That seems to be what they're obviously for, can't imagine any other use. Now mounting this plate is a question of using these bolts. So it can go in various ways, like this, or like that, or we can even attach it underneath using those two holes underneath. So it's quite versatile. Just to get it onto your profiling, I'm going to have to take a look now and really study just how I'm going to do it. I've got various lengths of profiling to use. It may be I have to use a stupidly long one for now, but yeah, I'll take a look and I'll show you what I come up with. It clearly says on here, detach clamp and get 2 pieces of screws M5x20. These are M5x20s. Just measured again to make sure. But M5x20s appear too long. These will not go in anymore. But there's, you know, so that doesn't make any sense. M5x20s aren't correct. And why the instructions appear wrong in that regard, I don't know. So let's take out the M5x20. I'll try an M5 by what are these, 16. It's gonna have to do, isn't it? It's got to be what you need. Even an 18 would be a push. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that should be M5x16. Just a little rather obvious tip: if you're using the plate on the side, you're going to take out these 2 bolts, replace them with your M5x16s. And because I'm not using the bottom 2 holes, just keep your bolts safe, keep everything together, screw them in here, they're not doing anything, just literally keeping my bolts safe. Okay, so here we are. This is how I've now got it all mounted. Took a while setting up different positions, how I like it. Yeah, this is what I've settled on for now. So let's take a look down at the handbrake. Using this is the bracket mount there. It's just using the bottom 2 holes. And then there's various holes on here that allow you to have it in an angle. So I've got it angled slightly off horizontal, just pointing up a little bit. Seems to be a good position. And again, using the bracket it comes with, but I'm using it underneath. You can see it there. Bolted into the profiling, just a little bit of spare profiling I had. Now I know what you're thinking. You're thinking that is in the way of the H shifter. Right, so this indeed is in the way. My knuckles get there, I definitely can't get to it. So it took a while to think about it, but in the end I've just got another quick release handle here. Pretty chuffed with this. Loosen it off. Down it drops. Tighten that, that's it. This does not touch here. You can see it rests on that bracket, so it can't go any lower. So it's actually not touching that. Got handbrake, shifter, and that's it. So I can even switch this to sequential if, you know, there's a car with a sequential right down there I want to use in the right position, but this is actually better anyway. Loosen that, bring it up, wash, that's sturdy as anything. Awesome, pretty chuffed with that. Okay, so as you saw, they're all on. Totally happy with how I got them mounted. That system I've got there to get it out of the way, the H shifter. I can't really do an in-depth review, obviously I've just got them on, I've used them a little bit, and instantly, you know, they're awesome. The quality for the money is top notch. Few things to mention, like it says in the PDF manual, use M5x20s. If you're mounting on the side, and only do the side it says, the other side clearly not meant to undo the bolts, they're tight as anything. You want to use M5x16s. M5x20s are too long. If you're going on the bottom, then use M5x20s. Okay, so on the side 16mm, on the bottom 20mm. You might get away with 16mm, but you've got a lot more thread you could use. You might have seen the little LEDs in them are lit red by standard. Again, when you get the email from Dimitri or whoever, with the manual comes with a little program to set the colours. You can set the LED any colour you like. I'm stuck with red at the moment, it looks pretty awesome, but that's just a cool little gimmick really. Yeah, so really happy with them for the money. They're solid bits of kit, quite versatile in how you can mount them. Obviously with profiling, that's pretty much always the case. Yeah, there's not much more to it. Definitely a consideration if you're looking for a new handbrake and shifter. Alright, cheers.